millones, porque tengo los millones, tengo los millones, tengo los millones, tengo los millones, porque tengo los millones, tengo los millones, tengo los millones, tengo los millones, porque tengo los millones.
Hello, good people. Welcome to Raw Vegan Rising. My name is Shane Sterling. How are you guys doing today? In this video, we're going to ask the question, what supplements are absolutely necessary on a raw vegan diet? Now, some people will say that no supplement is necessary on a raw vegan diet, and that taking supplements actually causes imbalances and chemical toxicity in our body, and that we shouldn't take them at all, and we get everything we need from raw fruits and vegetables. Some of that might be true, but other people tell us that there is no iodine and no B12 in the food supply. It's deficient in the soil, and we're not getting it, and we need to supplement it regardless of what diet we're on. Now, we don't know what we're deficient in unless we take a blood test, obviously. I've never taken a blood test in my life, actually, and I don't plan on it because I've never been deficient in anything. I've never had a health problem that's led me down the road of where I feel like I've had to take a blood test to know what's wrong with me, so I've never taken a blood test. And in fact, believe it or not, guys might cringe hearing this, but I went 15 years as a vegan without ever taking a single supplement in my life and never experienced any problems because of it. So I'm just one to say, well, look, we got to be intuitive, we got to be healthy, we got to treat our body right, which means cleaning out our gut and being able to absorb and digest and utilize our food. Because look, if we're not absorbing or utilizing or converting nutrients anyway, then we're not even having the right conversation. We need to start with our gut. What is our gut doing? Is our gut healthy? Is our gut absorbing our food, our nutrients? Are we able to convert simple things and utilize things like calcium and iron properly? Because those types of deficiencies are going to be more absorption issues in the gut. But then there is the soil is deficient in iodine and B12. So at this stage of my raw vegan diet journey, I believe that we should be taking an iodine and a B12. So that's what I do. And I take some other supplements too. I was going to show you guys what I take so you can understand how I approach it. Okay. And everybody's got a different opinion. So in fact, I encourage you guys to leave a comment right now below and say what your experience is. Maybe it's more helpful for all of us to pool together and share our knowledge and our wisdom so that we can be a cross-reference of wisdom for those coming here for knowledge. If someone's just embarking on a raw vegan diet and needs to know about supplementation, offer your opinion and your suggestion in the comments below, okay? And with that said, I'll just share with you what I use. I actually brought some with me. First of all, here's my B12, okay? This is a vegan B12. It's the blend of the two most bioavailable types. This is a good one. And what is this brand? This is the Global Healing Center brand, right? Okay, that's what I use personally. Okay, this is the iodine healing, Global Healing Center Detoxidine. Great iodine. And I've tried a lot of different ones. This is the one I'm using currently, okay? Now those are available in my Amazon store. Everything I'm going to show you is available in my Amazon store. So if you want to go see them, you can go there and check it out. Amazon.com/shop/rawveganrising, and you can see for yourself. So you can look through all of the supplements that I have in there, and there's not one single thing in my Amazon store that I don't personally use, just so you know. Okay, now the D3 is another one, okay, because I live in North America, and if we're living in the Northern Hemisphere, Northern Europe, Canada, America, we're going to need D3 in the wintertime, you know, so I do take a D3. We need it with K2 to be absorbable. Now this one comes in coconut oil because D3 can only be absorbed with oil because it's a fat-soluble vitamin. This one comes in coconut oil with a K2, which helps for absorbability. I like this one. I take this particular one. That's why I have it. But I don't take it in the summer. And I just took a trip to Mexico in February, about a month ago now. And I didn't take any D3 with me or whatever, you know, of course not. I'm going to soak up the sun and get some sun and enjoy getting sun that way. In fact, D3 is inferior in pill form like this, but if we're deficient in D3, it shows up in so many ways. There's just no reason for taking a risk. And if we're going to get toxicity or overload from taking something like D3, let's tune into our body and feel what that is. So we can say, no, I don't need D3. It's like, I can feel that. Now, I've overdosed on supplements before. Probably most people have. So I just listen to my body. If I feel toxicity, overload in any way, I stop. Okay. And that's happened to me before, and I'm fine with it, because I'm just not, my goal isn't to take supplements. My goal is to thrive as a raw vegan. And if I need to take a B12 or an iodine or a little D3, so what? So what? But the biggest thing is taking a green powder. Okay. This is my favorite green powder, the water lentil. I don't know if you guys have tried this, because it's only available from Real Source, and believe it or not, I get a discount on this one because this is a company I've been affiliated with for a while. So I have a 20% discount for the water lentil, which I'll put on the screen now. It's in the description below, but this one has the branched chain amino acids and an incredible protein amino acid profile. Okay. The branched chain amino acids, which is valine, leucine, and isoleucine, are critical for the muscle protein synthesis. Okay, so if we want to maintain our muscle mass as a raw vegan, we got to take BCAAs, and this has high amounts of BCAAs in a green powder. This is grown in the USA. There's no toxicity, no heavy metals. We don't have to worry about anything like that, like the spirulinas and stuff coming from China or whatever, which can be toxic with heavy metals. Okay, but this is a complete protein, and it's got vitamin A. Now, people say you can't get vitamin A from a vegan diet or vegan sources, but it's in the water lentil. It's also got iron. It's also got tons of phosphorus, magnesium, and zinc. And zinc is another one that they say can be low in a vegan diet or a raw vegan diet, but not if you're taking the water lentil. So this is one of my favorite, absolute favorite. You guys get 20% off if you want to try it. I have 3 jars of this currently in my house right now. And this one's not on my Amazon store because you have to buy it through their website. But look at this. I'm just going to show you. This is the scooper. That's how big it is. It's small. It's a tiny little scoop, It's like a tablespoon maybe, right? So 1 tablespoon of this water lentil has 4 grams of protein with all those BCAAs in there. Incredible. But I do have to give a shout out to my other favorite, the Daily Green Boost, which is amazing. It's this dehydrated barley grass juice powder, has a wide variety of nutrient density in here. It's grown for raw vegans to thrive. It's grown for nutrient density. It tastes really good. It's not as high in protein as the water lentil. It's a different spectrum. That's why I have both. This one is a favorite go-to. Also, my other favorite go-to is the chlorella. I use spirulina too, and I love spirulina, but the chlorella, I'd have to say, if I had to pick between spirulina or chlorella, I'd pick chlorella. It's got a better flavor, and I just like it more. It's not nearly as high in protein as the water lentil, but it's fantastic. Okay. So I think that the superfoods like the dehydrated barley grass or the green powders are the real supplements, because those are like whole foods. They're just dehydrated. They're just a way for us to eat greens. Now, some people, raw vegans, strict raw vegans say, oh, that's for cows, who eats the greens. All we need is fruits, but not for me. For me personally, I'm going to eat the greens. I'm going to enjoy the high protein in the greens. It keeps my muscle mass good, keeps me healthy, keeps me robust. And just my opinion, we need to have protein in our diet, but not just any protein. We need to have highly digestible protein that has no calories and requires very little digestive effort. Okay, that's the green powders. That's the water lentil. High protein, but no calories and very little digestive effort. That's what we're talking about. That's going to give our body health. That's going to allow us to maintain our muscle mass with no digestive burden, no buildup of waste in our body. We don't have the toxicity buildup in our body, which is the whole key. Okay. So That's why I recommend the green powders for superfoods, because that's just, grown by Mother Nature. It's there for us. You know what the other thing is that I think we completely overlook and just never even give it a second thought? Something we become deficient in and don't even realize it. What could that be? You know what it is? Positive mental influence. Because we are the sum of who we spend the most time with. So we're going to have the exact results that our friends, our family, and our coworkers have. Whoever we spend the most time with. So ask yourself, what is their health like? Because that's the health we're going to have. Because they're influencing the way we think. They're influencing our mind. Now, if we watch television, we're going to see advertising for meat, dairy, processed food, junk food, pharmaceutical drugs, household chemical cleaners. All of these things are influencing our mind, and we need none of it. And we're going to get the health results of whoever's influencing our mind. So when we become deficient in positive mental influence, we become sick, because the default world is sick. Okay, our default world is not doing so good. And so we need to invest in who is influencing our mind. That's why I've created my group coaching membership program called Raw Vegan Heroes, because it's a community. Raw Vegan Heroes is a community that influences your mind. So the members who join this community, which is amazing, by the way, and there's currently 80 members in there as of today, 80 members. And I'm just so humbled and in awe of these amazing people from all over the world. These people get that daily reminder, that daily influence. It's the crab bucket effect. We are the sum of who we spend the most time with. So if we make friendships in Raw Vegan Heroes and we get to know people, we have that influence. Okay, that's going to be the single most important supplement in our life that we're not getting. Besides the diet, besides the green superfoods, we need to have the mental influence, the positive influence that counteracts the default world. Okay, so I encourage you to consider joining my membership called Raw Vegan Heroes, simply for the mental influence. It's amazing, and it really does get us the results. And not to mention, you get coaching from me, you get the support of everybody in the community. It's amazing. So check it out, rawveganrising.com/membership. I'd love to have you join. It's a growing membership, and it's an amazing community of people. So thank you guys for being on this video. I appreciate it so much. I hope that is helpful. I wanted to give you guys some inspiration, talk about the supplements I use, and also say, hey, it's not such a big deal. We don't need supplements. We can use them if we want. We don't have to use them. The goal is being healthy. The goal is being vibrant. The goal is not having supplements, right? As long as you're happy and doing well in your life, that's all we need. Okay, much love to all of you. Give this video a thumbs up. Please leave a comment. Subscribe to Raw Vegan Rising for more information like this, for more inspiration on the raw vegan journey. And I will see you guys in the next one.